what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Lakers versus the Timberwolves, Game 4 of the NBA playoffs, first round of the series. When it comes all said and done, and no words, no words to say. There's a lot of things that went wrong tonight. When it came to this loss versus the Timberwolves in Game 4. And it's reaching to a point that this will be an early elimination by the Lakers. It's the reality, guys. I mean, unless a miracle happens, the Lakers go on a 3-game win streak after this loss and a back-to-back loss in Minnesota on the road, which obviously we all knew the Lakers have a bad track record of playing well on the road. So, this was a really disappointing turn of events when it comes to all said and done. And welcome to you, Daniel. Really appreciate you joining and commenting on here because I need the support, man. I really need it. Shaking their head. Yeah, absolutely. Wolves in 5. That's the reality. Unless they somehow win in LA in the next couple of days and humiliate the Lakers that way to eliminate them in that sort of manner. That could be a possibility. But let's hope the Lakers will win at home, and then it could potentially end in game 6? Game 6 on the road in Minnesota when it comes all said and done. And yeah, what's up to you, Daniel? I really do appreciate the support, man. I really need it. I need the support because I am hurting over here when it comes all said and done. Yeah, Ant-Man, he was on fire. I think he scored 42 points in the game, for sure. Gonna read some of your comments, man, because I just need the some support here. So let's read some here. Miss AD for that size. Yeah, that's why I hope in free agency, number one priority is a center, a good center to pair up with Luka Doncic for the next 10 years to come. I mean, if that is like a Miles Turner or a Sabonis, or if it's somebody that's a good caliber, all-star caliber center that'll pair well with Luka Doncic for the future years to come. Hopefully that will be the goal for the Lakers going into this off season when it comes all said and done. And we need to make some splashes. We have to make some splashes when it comes to free agency. So hopefully it comes soon. Really does, because we need to rebuild when it comes to better rotation, better players, because our rotation is not cutting it. Austin Reeves hasn't shown up in the playoffs so far for the past maybe 2 seasons now. So if in the postseason, I miss AD. We needed his size. It's in his abilities, MVP caliber abilities. But we got Luka. Then we got the next best thing. So, and I'd like to go back to that same conversation. If Luka Doncic was on the table, you go after that trade no matter what. So I'm loving Luka as a Laker, but at the same time, the size is really what's hurting the Lakers defensively when it comes all said and done. Yeah. Yeah, Hachimura, man, he showed up, but the others didn't. Yeah, surprisingly, he did in the only game that he showed up in this series. But when it comes all said and done, everyone should have shown up in this game. And, it's not just on the Lakers as well. Let's be real. The refs were horrendous, and there was some controversial type of plays that should have been called against the Wolves in certain games, especially in the fourth quarter. I mean, even JJ Redick mentioned. I mean, that play that Luka got tripped I think it was Jalen McDaniel. He tripped Luka in the game, and they didn't get called for that type of foul, and it was a turnover right away by the Lakers, or I think it was a steal. I'm not so sure what it was. But yeah, I agree with JJ 100%. And just in general, it wasn't some controversial fouls that the refs didn't see. And once again, they just gave it to the Wolves when it comes down to this matchup today. And it's just ridiculous. But Rui Hachimura did show up in this game. I had to give you that when it comes all said and done. Hayes shaking your head too. Yeah, I mean he's gone. He's gone for sure. There's no doubt about it. He is not coming back to the Lakers. If there was any sort of implication that he was going to come back, this series and just in general in the regular season, really. Even though he did showed up when Anthony Davis got traded, but it was not to the extent of wow factor because he did have Luka carrying him throughout the way when it comes all said and done. So, yeah, I mean Jackson Hayes for sure. He's going to move on, and I don't know. Maybe he'll get some opportunities somewhere else, but we need better centers. We need better bigs. We need better rotations. And I'm going to break all that down in the off season when it comes to my plans for the off season. I do this every single year. I love talking about it, even though the Lakers should be in a whole different situation going into this this series when it comes all said and done. But it's the reality, guys. We're reaching that point. It's already 3-1, so it is a situation that could be elimination, either in Game 5 or could be in Game 6 of the playoffs in the first round against the Lakers and the Wolves. So it's the reality, guys. It's reaching that point. The way the rotation is and the way how the Lakers have been playing, it's just not looking good. It's not looking good, and the Lakers are potentially going to get eliminated either in LA in the next couple of days, or if there's some miracle they get past LA and go back to Minnesota, it could be Game 6. But if the Lakers can push it, go for a 3-game winning streak in this series and end it in Game 7, that's a miracle moment if the Lakers do that. But we just have to wait and see. But yeah, Hayes is gone without a doubt. I really love reading these comments. I really wanted to get into what I wanted to get into when it came to the stats, but I rather read your guys' comments and talk through my analysis through you guys because I personally need the support and the comments coming in because that's how I'm gonna probably get things going when it comes to this live stream. So keep going out, keep commenting, guys. I really need it because it's been tough. It's been tough watching this Lakers team continuing to shoot themselves in the foot in this series. Last game alone was just ridiculous to see, and we thought this one would be a redemption, a bounce back, but no, they shot themselves once again in the foot in the second quarter where things didn't go according to plan. They weren't able to keep the lead, and they just kept, you know, tripping every single way they go in the second quarter, and they just didn't recover since. So it's very unfortunate. It really is that the Lakers have to continuously, not show up every single game in this series. So it's just very unfortunate. It really is, and it's reaching to the point now that they could get eliminated in Game 5 or Game 6. It would be a miracle if they get through Game 7 and maybe either win it or they just waste their time and just get eliminated officially in Game 7. You never know against Anthony Edwards and the rest of the crew there, which I am surprised they're playing the best basketball against the Lakers. I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, most of these teams play better against the Lakers every chance that they get, and Julius Randle, former Laker, this guy is shooting 50% from the three, and he's not known for doing that. He's what last time I checked, he's like a what 37, 34% three-point shooter in the regular season. How did that bounce from that to 50 in the postseason? I just don't understand it. And Jalen McDaniel. I mean, this the guy is amazing when he's on a heater and just shoots threes like there are nothing. So give credit to those guys. I mean, when the Lakers are making mistakes, they take full advantage over that and they go helm on the Lakers in those particular moments. And the Lakers are the reason for it. And it's because of those offensive rebounds that that the Wolves are committing in this potential in this series. And that's the weakness the Lakers have. I mean, they don't have a center, they don't have a big to grab those offensive rebounds, or just you make blocks here and there to prevent the Wolves to grab offensive rebounds in every single game. And it's just been their repertoire in this series and in this game when it comes to all said and done. And Lakers are just allowing it to happen when they make mistakes. The Wolves and other teams really in the regular season, they just take full advantage over that because they just can't play great defensively on the other side. So it's just it's very disappointing to see how this Lakers team have been playing. Very unfortunate. So, but yeah, I mean Dorian Finney-Smith, yeah, he also played pretty well out there tonight. But even Hachimura, so let's give him credit for that, along with LeBron and Luka at the same time too. We're going to get to the team stats in just a bit, but I love reading your guys' comments. So let's continue it on because it's been a while and I need the support. So I really want to read some of your guys' comments and frustrations because I want to feel that I'm not alone in this. So in this frustration. So I need the community on ZSN on here. So I really appreciate it. Ghetto Rabbit, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Shitty refs, equal rights and lefts, zero Fs, yeah, Lakers in 7. Yeah, yeah, the refs, they were shitty. Absolutely, they were. They were horrible tonight. Even JJ Redick even mentioned that in his press post game that he said bluntly that Luka got fouled. Luka got fouled. It was a foul. They basically say, I don't care. It was a foul. And even in the last play with LeBron and Anthony Edwards, that was a ridiculous foul call that should have been a turnover more than anything for the Lakers. It was like 8 seconds left remaining. Anything could have happened in that moment for the Lakers to make something happen. But for some reason, the rest saw it otherwise. And that's considered as what most people are saying is a controversial foul call that shouldn't have not been committed against the Lakers. But throughout the game, really was just bad officiating by the Lakers when it comes to all said and done. So, yeah, it was for sure shitty refs, controversial ones because of the refs. But at the same time, the Lakers also did this themselves again in Game 4 tonight against the T Wolves in the Game 4 of this series when it comes all said and done. So, but I hope there's some optimism for Game 7 for the Lakers to win it. I can't believe we're going to push it to that, but it is the reality. That's their only alternative now. They are the series is now 3-1 in favor of the Timberwolves, and the only alternative for the Lakers to win it all and win the first round is to win it in Game 7. That's the only alternative. But I don't see it happening, and it could potentially end hopefully in Game 6. I want them to win in Game 5. Lakers in 5. In LA in the next couple of days. Just have us go for a fighting chance to say, okay, at least we ended it 4-2 instead of being 4-1. So, I just want that. I mean, not really want it, but it is the circumstances of how this team is right now and the rotation, which is very bad, I have to say. They haven't been showing up other than Dorian Finney-Smith, but other than the second unit we need a whole different team for the second unit. It's trash. I mean, when it comes to all said and done, I hate to say it, but it is the reality. It is the reality of the circumstances of what the Lakers are right now when it comes all said and done. So, yeah, bad refs, horrible refs tonight, and hopefully game 7. But that's the only alternative. So, unfortunately. Let's see, Daniel. Um, yep. Refs for the Lakers, and yeah, I saw that game too. I heard there was some controversial foul committed by the refs. The refs, I don't know. Adam Silver, sit down with these refs and let them go through test or something. Let them get tested or something because they have been horrible for the past 3-4 years now when it comes to their officiating. It's been ridiculous. I still can't get over the fact a couple of years ago when the Lakers and the Boston Celtics, that foul that was committed by LeBron from Jason Tatum, and it was just we all know that one, the trending foul that I even posted on my community tab. You guys want to go check that out? So um, on the community tab. So yeah, for sure, go check that out if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But I think you guys probably know what I'm talking about. So the controversial one, the refs were just blind and didn't see the foul committed there, and it's just they just haven't recovered since, and it's obviously getting worse in the postseason. It's not just the Lakers. It's also the Pistons when it comes all said and done. They could have won against the New York Knicks tonight. Or didn't they win tonight? I might be mistaken. I might be mistaken with another team. Maybe Milwaukee is the one I'm thinking about. And shout out to Damian Lillard. Very sad moment in the game tonight. He just suffered an Achilles injury, guys. Hopefully prayers up for the guy for a speedy recovery because it's very sad to see, Damian Lillard dealing. He was already dealing with injury as it is, and it didn't seem like the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Milwaukee Bucks, excuse me, is going to win in the first round because of the circumstances of Damian Lillard still being injured, and the fact you rushed him to come back and play in the first round series. If anything, you should have saved him up and be healthy, ready to go for the second round, or at least just for him to be healthy, ready to go for next season, if anything, because that right there shows that they rushed him when he was still dealing with an injury, and and with that whole blood clot. I mean, that just hurts there. He has a blood clot issue, and also he just suffered an Achilles injury, which just sucks. I'm a big fan of Damian Lillard. Who would have been an awesome Laker if he joined the Lakers a couple of years ago, or if there was a trade that was there for him. But obviously, it never happened. But prayers up for Damian Lillard for a speedy recovery from that Achilles injury that he suffered in the game today. When it comes all said and done, very sad, very sad. But yeah, the refs, they're out of control. They're out of control. They need to be stopped. And I hope Adam Silver realizes that and have a sit down with these refs because they're getting ridiculously out of hand. And especially when it comes to postseason time, you should be not. You should be at 100%, looking at every single play, and it's just sad of what the reality of how the refs are being in this day and age in the NBA. So very sad, really is. Got to pray for 7. Yeah, I mean, if the Lakers surprisingly make a miracle happen and push the game for a Game 7 win, it will be a miracle. It will be a miracle. That would be like if somehow Austin Reeves turns on his regular season self and puts up 20 points per game and shoots 4 of 5, 4 of 6 from the three, shoots around like 45% from the three. With the rest of the Lakers, with Gabe Vincent shooting well, playing great defensively. Everyone needs to show up. If they show up from now until Game 7 with a win, it will be a miracle if that happens. But I just don't see it happening. Okay, with the lack of size, with the lack of effort, with the lack of just motivation from our second unit, and even Austin Reeves, you want to include him. that is not, we're not going to win games that way. We're not going to win a series that way with this type of roster. That's why I hope going into the offseason, the Lakers just completely make a turnover in free agency, sign the best players available. You know, we're going to get more into detail how much they can spend and all that in the offseason. Once I have a much better idea of who the type of targets Lakers should potentially pursue. Obviously, number one priority is the center. No doubt about it. They have to make a move for that. And that's their priority because that's what Luka wants when it comes down to it moving forward with the Lakers. So that's the number one priority for sure. But just an overhaul of better second unit rotations when it comes to all said and done moving forward. That's my hope for sure when it comes to all said and done. For some reason, I was still looking up. Yeah, so yeah, I think let me see real quick. I just wanted to make sure who won in that. Yeah, it was the Knicks. I knew it. Yeah, it was a controversial one. They should have won. The Pistons should have won that game, but obviously, because of the dumb play and or sorry, the dumb refs, for sure made that not possible for the Pistons to win it. Unfortunately, same goes for the Lakers tonight. It could have went into overtime. It could have went into overtime. You know, if somehow Austin Reeves would have made that last shot with that controversial foul that the refs committed against the Lakers. So, you know, it was very unfortunate. So, yeah. Nas, Edwards, and McDaniel, fire. Yeah, they were on fire tonight. Absolutely. And the Lakers just allowed that to happen. It was the start ridiculous to see that. I mean, the Lakers could have won this game if they just didn't kept shooting themselves in the foot in this game and in the last game in game 3. So once again, sure, the refs played a big role in this, but it was also the Lakers that made some dumb mistakes continuously in this game and just throughout this series. Unfortunate. So, but give credit to Nas, give credit to Edwards and McDaniels when it comes down to it, because they showed up in this series, especially their shooting. And like I said, with with Julius Randle, man, I mean, he is on a whole different level when it comes to postseason time. Surprisingly, he's been showing up against his former team in the Lakers when it comes to all said and done. So, just as a fan perspective from Julius Randle as a Laker, kudos to him. Kudos to him because he's making a mockery over the Lakers when it comes down to this series. So, kudos to him and his shooting in this series. And it may continue on depending on how the Lakers will motivate themselves to keep winning and keep surviving until game 7 or maybe game 6. You never know. They could lose in game 6. I see them losing in game 6, but it will break my heart if they lose in game 5. But, it could be a possibility when it comes all said and done. So we just have to wait and see. I think 6 games, or you mean game 6? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I think it will be over in game 6. But if they push it to game 7, it will be a miracle. So we just have to wait and see. Because like I said, the Lakers don't play well on the road anyway. So that's right there a guarantee. If they win in game 5 in LA, they could guaranteed lose it all in game 6. But anything could happen. They were close to winning it tonight due to the refs. So they were close to winning it if Austin Reeves would have made that last shot to go into overtime. But it didn't happen. So unfortunate. But anything could happen. They could show up in that game 6 series in Minnesota and ball out and dominate and win it. But we just have to wait and see. We had to wait and see. Hopefully. Mark Williams was needed. Yeah, he was in every single center in this league besides the Lakers are needed for this team. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Miles Turner would have been awesome to have. Mark Williams, if he was healthy and and his physical went through and everything would have been great, I think he would have been awesome to have on this team and be a great fit next to Luka Doncic when it comes all said and done. And he could have been the future center for the Lakers moving forward when it comes all said and done. But it's a sad reality. It didn't happen, and the Lakers brought back Dalton Connect, who surprisingly I wanted to see him what he's made of in this series. We saw a glimpse where he was the only player coming off the bench that was scoring 5 points, unfortunately. But it is a situation where if he was showing up out of all the series again with others weren't, other than maybe Dorian Finney-Smith, who's been played great tonight. But other than that, it would have been nice to see Dalton Connect. I know he's a rookie, but still, I want to see what he's made of on the level of being in the postseason, no matter where he's at in his career and as a rookie. So I don't know. That's just me. But Mark Williams, yeah, for sure. I think he would have made a whole bit of difference for sure if he was on the team, without a doubt. Shout out to Dorian. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he played great tonight for sure. Let's read some more comments here, and I love it. I love the comments coming in, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I really wanted to get into the stats, but I really don't want to now. I'm just gonna keep the comments coming in because I really love reading these. So please continue. I really appreciate it because I don't want to see the box score because I know how it turned out. It was horrible. Okay, so for sure, let's continue on with these comments. I really appreciate it. Let's see here from Ghetto Rabbit. If we get eliminated, hopefully the NBA enjoys its Minnesota viewership. Yeah, that's right. But I think the viewership mainly comes from because of Anthony Edwards. This guy is a star in the making. He's something special. If it wasn't for Luka, man, I was hoping the Lakers will go all in, package some assets with some players, and go after Anthony Edwards for a trade. Because I really think of him as a franchise turnaround type of guy when it comes all said and done. So there's no doubt about it. I believe in Anthony Edwards being the next face after LeBron James, unless Luka is going to be the next face. I'm not so sure who's going to be the next face of the NBA moving forward. It could be Victor Wembanyama, you never know. But, after LeBron, we got to find a new face of the NBA. But it's one of those three guys, without a doubt. Unless I'm missing somebody on top of my head that I can't think of. But unless KD sticks around, but I don't really think of him as a face. But, it's just sort of remains to be seen. But yeah, the viewership is going to go down for sure in the playoffs if the Minnesota Timberwolves, eliminate the Lakers. They're going to eliminate them regardless. But my only hope is who's going to come out of the other side of the semifinals. It could be the Warriors or it could be the Rockets. Sort of remains to be seen about that. But if it's the Rockets, I think this will be a cakewalk for the Timberwolves, especially Anthony Edwards, to eliminate them because they're still a young team in the development when it comes all said and done. So, but we have to wait and see for sure. Daniel, it's always a former Laker. Yeah, Julius Randle and all former Lakers. I mean, every time they play against the Lakers, they always put on their best game, and rightfully so because they got traded. So, and they always show up against the Lakers. When it comes all said and done. From Julius Randle, from Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, from there's a plethora of others. I'm not sure about Lonzo Ball, but it's just every former Laker, they always show up. They always do, without a doubt. But Julius Randle, though, in the postseason, give him some credit. Give him some love, guys. I know he's part of the Timberwolves and he's beating our Lakers, but he's a former Laker and he's putting on a show against his former team because they traded him, or not traded him, but they didn't sign him. I mean, I remember that particular year when LeBron James joins the team. They were thinking, okay, what we're going to do with Julius Randle now. They just completely did not accept his qualifying offer or something. I forgot what it was. I think it was on like a last year of his contract, and they somehow just didn't pick it up for some reason. I'm not so sure what went down, but he moved on and joined the New Orleans Pelicans in that particular year in 2018. Yeah, 2018. So very unfortunate. But he made a career of himself. He became, I believe, an All-Star. I believe, might be mistaken, but he played wonders in New York. Now he's in Minnesota, and he's dominating tonight against this series, and tonight against the Lakers, and it's pulling up. He's shooting 52%, I believe, from the three in the postseason, and he's at 37% three-point shooter in the regular season this year. So talk about a big jump. But I think there's some motivation in his shooting because it's his former team. So it's amazing. Give him some love, guys. Give him some love because he's awesome. I mean, Julius Randle, man. I don't know why we played the starters all game. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I kind of understood it because we were close to winning it, but due to the refs, it just wasn't really working out. So I kind of understood that, but at the same time, it's like we're reaching down to the wire. If somebody would have shot a three in those final seconds left remaining in the game, other than maybe Austin Reeves, I think maybe we could have gone into overtime. But it is what it is. But I don't really get it either. But at the same time, I kind of do. But it's kind of weird. We did need our starters to play in those final minutes because anything could happen in those final minutes. We're only down by 3 points at the end of the game. So if one of them would have gotten fouled or something, or if it wasn't for that controversial foul that was committed by the refs against LeBron and Anthony Edwards, I think things could have turned out better. It would have been a turnover for the Lakers, and they could have potentially made something happen. Would have gotten fouled, or at least would have attempted to shoot a three, but got fouled from the 3-point line and made all of their threes so they can go into overtime. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios that could have turned out better for the Lakers, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. But we needed all of our starters, in my opinion, to play. But I kind of understood what you're trying to say here, but it's just anything type of scenarios could have honestly turned out better for the Lakers. But yeah, it just wasn't the case. All right, let's see here from Daniel. Randall, KCP, and Gary Payton. Are you talking about his son or the player? Oh, because of. Hold on. Are you talking about back in 2004 when he was on the Lakers, but then he joined Shaq in Miami and won a championship there? I don't know what you're trying to say there, Daniel, but I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, I mean, KCP, won a championship with the Denver Nuggets in that particular year. A very sad year for the Lakers, getting swept by the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals, where they were just really going fire in that particular year. We eliminated number 2 seed in the Memphis Grizzlies. We beat the reigning champs in the Golden State Warriors at the time. And it's just, we could have beaten the Denver Nuggets if they just somehow would have shown up in those series. But we had D'Angelo Russell at the time. It was a disaster there. But yeah, but then Julius Randle making a mockery of the Lakers when it comes all said and done. So, but yeah, for sure. Without a doubt, I believe that, yeah, Julius Randle, he has to be praised for tonight and throughout this series because he's been shooting great for this Lakers, for the Timberwolves against the Lakers in this series when it comes all said and done. I think Randle just has it hard on the Lakers. I think he will disappear against other teams. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Yeah, I think so too. I agree with you on that, Ghetto Rabbit. No doubt about it. When it comes to facing maybe the Warriors or the Rockets or somebody in the Western Conference that they get past them, I think he's gonna completely fold, for sure. But I think it's because of the Lakers, and there's a chip on his shoulder of just how they treated him in the past. It just could be a type of situation where he could potentially just fold for sure, or disappear when it comes to his shooting and doesn't show up. But you never know. I mean, he has playoff experience with the New York Knicks, so that just tells you that maybe because he has playoff experience, that maybe he just knows how to play in the postseason. That's why he's been shooting well the way that he was, and doing some great things against the Lakers in this series. So, I mean, maybe that's what it is. I mean, that's just my opinion when it comes down to that. But yeah, I agree with you on that. It could disappear on him when it comes to facing other teams in this postseason, for sure. So, without a doubt. Uh, Reps admitted they missed the foul on Josh Hart. There we go. So I guess they wouldn't change the how the outcome was in the game, but I guess when they had to hear from the higher ups and them saying we have to write a statement type deal, which is obviously what they do, and say, okay, we made a mistake, let's move on. No, we're not going to move on because it is the postseason. So it's not the regular season for you guys to make dumb calls that should have been a called type of situations, or missed foul calls. When it comes all said and done. So ridiculous, ridiculous for sure. When it comes all said and done, L refs, man, ridiculous. Let's continue to read some more here. I really love these comments coming in. Damn, I didn't hear about Leonard. Yeah, he turned 35 in July. I wonder if he will retire. I don't think he's going to retire, but it's just sad to hear that he turned his Achilles. I mean, sucks, man. He's dealing with that blood clot issue, and he just got better from it, and now he's coming back from that uh, thing that he was dealing with that blood clot. It was a serious blood clot. Any blood clot really is something serious, but when it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, for that to happen to him, it's just sad. I mean, I'm a big fan of Damian Lillard, and for some reason, yeah, surprisingly, he is 35 years old. He's going to be 35 in July. That's amazing. What a great career! But and other than that, I don't think he's going to retire. I don't think so. I think he's going to be better, and hopefully he just rehabs, trains well, and just comes back from this healthier and better than ever, like what you know Kevin Durant did. He turned his Achilles and somehow turned his season, or turned his career around, and pretending that never happened. So maybe he'll be that one of those guys, hopefully, when it comes all said and done. So yeah, but prayers up for Damian Lillard, guys. Hopefully a speedy recovery for him when it comes all said and done. At least we have the LA Kings. Yeah, I mean the LA Kings. Yeah, I just saw the score. I mean, they are playing great. They are playing great on the hockey level. Yeah, they've been dominating. Hopefully they keep it up. Or they're right now tied. They're right now tied. When it comes all said and done. So, but they're playing great. Not bad. I mean, 48-25 record. They're number two, in the standings. So good for them. Good for them when it comes down to the postseason. So if they win tonight, they could go all the way. But we just have to wait and see about that. But yeah, I mean, I hate to mention it, but I am a Avs fan, but at the same time, I am an LA Kings fan. So they vary half the time. So just saying. So I hope that doesn't disappoint you guys. But but I'm a fan of both teams. All right. Same goes with me being a Denver Bronco fan. I am also a LA Rams fan. So that just it varies half the time. So when it comes all said and done, but same goes for the NBA level. I'm a Lakers fan, diehard Laker fan, but before the Nuggets ever eliminated and humiliated the Lakers, and they've just been just a tick on ourselves throughout the you know the um, on the Lakers throughout these past couple of years. They have been my second favorite team, and they still are. But right now at the moment, I'm as a Laker fan, I just don't want to be associated with how they've been treating us. So I just let that go. So um, at the moment, but yeah, I mean the Avs. I mean they're tied in the series against the Stars in the first round. Um, but anything could happen when it comes down to the Kings. It's a tie game, so hopefully they can win it, so they can obviously eliminate them when it comes all said and done. Let's see here. Um, let's see from Daniel. Oh, sorry. Let's see here from Get a Rabbit. Former Laker. Oh, yeah, Junior, his son. Oh yeah, I must have a blank or something. Was he a Laker? I might be wrong. Was it because I only remember him as a Warrior, but if he was a Laker, correct me, guys. But yeah, I mean he's has playing great success with the Warriors, so wish him nothing but the best. I mean that's for sure. Okay, stretch that tie to a three. Shaking my head. Oh yeah, I mean for sure. I mean, I think they're going to win it. Hopefully they do because they actually need it. I mean, if they want to get a 3-1 out of this series in the first round against the Oilers, the Oilers. I can't pronounce it. My apologies, but yeah, I mean they could. It's only third quarter. Anything could happen in the fourth. So hopefully they win it. Hopefully they win it because they've been playing very well. So hopefully they show up. Hopefully they win. Yeah, hopefully they do. What's hockey? Well, the NH. Okay, here we go. The NHL. Okay, if you want to put in that perspective. So, okay, thank you, Dan. Thank you, Get a Rabbit. What's whatever, dude. All right. Anyway, yeah, guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me. I'm glad I read all of these comments and just spend my live stream with just reading all of these comments. I got the gist of what went down tonight and how the Lakers played. I There's no need to get into the team stats, but I don't know, just real quick, if you guys just want to just see it. Um, I want to be fair here for all of you to see. Just here's the box score. I mean, Rui Hachimura played great tonight, and we already mentioned that. So great job on his part. Which would have loved to see him throughout the series in the first game and from now when it came to his abilities to shoot and just show up. But obviously, we didn't see it until now. Hopefully that continues. Maybe he'll be our X factor to reach us to the Game 7 series and help us win it all. You never know. But we just have to wait and see. And hopefully everyone shows up in those particular games left remaining if the Lakers want to go further. So LeBron James had 27 points, had 12 rebounds, 8 assists. There was that controversial missed foul or that foul that was there. We all know about it. And then we have Austin Reeves. Guys, he had a horrible series. And this is twice now. That happens that he hasn't been showing up in the postseason. So where's the old Austin Reeves postseason? I mean, the guy dominated against the reigning champs at the time in the Golden State Warriors a couple of years ago, and he showed up in that game. I don't know why he hasn't been showing up in these past two postseason games, but this one is unacceptable by Austin Reeves, and I think he knows it. If a player knows it and realizes it, I have a bit of respect for that when it comes all said and done. And Luka is still doing Luka magic moments. 38 points out there tonight for him, shooting well tonight, out there tonight. But other than that, Dorian Finney-Smith, defensively he was there, putting up 6 points, not bad. But other than that, the rest of the rotation, as I already mentioned before, we need a better rotation. We need better teams in the part of the second unit that needs to, you know, show up every single game, because this is totally unacceptable, especially when it comes to postseason time. But Jared Vanderbilt, I mean, keep him around because he's great defensively for the team. But, we'll get into more details about every single breakdown for the Lakers going into the offseason for sure. So stay tuned for that, guys, when it comes down to that. But that's my quick analysis of that. But other than that, guys, I loved reading your guys' comments. I really did. It was, yeah, when it comes all said and done. So I really love the comment, and I'm seeing now from Daniel here. I think he's trying to okay, let's see here. Hockey only good in the playoffs. Yeah, I guess so. Because when it comes to regular season, nobody really pays attention. Same goes for baseball, sadly. But if you're a Dodgers fan like I am, I you know, like to stay tuned because I'm a big fan of Oshi Altani. So, um, just seeing those guys play and how they've been playing so far. I think they won tonight, right? Yeah, they won in a big matchup there. Who they played against? I just want to check real quick. Yeah, against the Pirates. So yeah, I mean 18-10 so far into this season. Um, not bad for the Dodgers. I hope they keep it up. Hopefully they keep it up, and uh, you know, hopefully they continue this drive that they're on. So other than that, hockey is not a regular season that people tune in to watch. I mean, they just wait into the postseason so they can focus on if they win the Stanley Cup at the end of the day. That's where most people tune in for. And I agree with you on that, when it comes to all said and done. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, peace out to you, Daniel. I really appreciate the continued love and support, man. You have a good night. And Lakers in 7. Let's hope for it. Let's pray on it. Let's pray on the Lakers for game 7. If they just continue to just make some sort of miracles in game 5, game 6, and go into game 7 with the win and eliminate the Timberwolves. Let's hope for that. Let's hope. Let's keep the motivation alive when it comes down to that. So you have a good night, Daniel. Really appreciate it. And all of you tonight, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I needed this. So thank you, Ghetto Rabbit. Thank you, Daniel, for your guys' comments on here. Wow, just amazing. A lot of comments in this live chat. I really love reading these. Lately, I haven't been seeing them, a lot of them, during my live streams. That just kind of left me alone half the time. So I hope to see you guys again when it comes down to game 5 in LA. Let's hope the Lakers will win it. I mean, just go for a fighting chance, just to say that we did our best. We got 2 wins in, and somehow we got eliminated in game 6. But if they can push it to go into game 7 in LA and win it there, it'll be a miracle. Let's hope for that. So I hope all of you guys will join me, when it comes down to that in this series remaining. And because I love reading you guys' comments and these great comments, guys. I really appreciate it, from Ghetto Rabbit and from Daniel. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to join me for more Lakers ZSN post-game show analysis and thoughts and opinions, and just want to be part of this conversation, this is a safe environment. So everyone is welcome here. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions. Nobody gets criticized. Nobody gets bullied on here. So if you guys want to join ZSN on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for continued more Lakers content. If you guys haven't checked out my draft analysis of the Denver Broncos, go check that out. I just gave my thoughts about it. And I'm going to say right now, I made some mistakes when it came to certain names. So, when it came down to that first round pick selection, I said Barrett instead of Baron. So my apologies ahead of time if I made some mistakes from certain names and all that. So ahead of time, because I rarely make content for the for Broncos, but when it comes to draft season and free agency, like big name free agents that joins my Denver Broncos, I do make videos of that. So that's like maybe 5 or 10% of my content. So, but 99.9% of my content is dedicated to the Lakers. So if you're a Broncos fan / Lakers fan, this is a channel for you, but it's mainly Lakers channel. So, if you're a Laker fan, number one, this is the channel for you. So please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. Again, thank you, Daniel. And thank you, Get a Rabbit. I really needed it. I really needed it because I was feeling down because how things have been turning for this Lakers team. And I just needed the support. And you guys really brought it to this platform for sure. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. Really, thank you again. I really appreciate it. I needed it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Let's hope the Lakers will bounce back in LA, get the win, just survival mode, and win it in Game 5. Show up in Game 6 and then end it in Game 7. Let's just hope for it because we just need something. We need some sort of hope, and hopefully Lakers could do so going into the rest of the series against the Timberwolves. So show up, Lakers. Let's bounce back. Let's bounce back. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.